Hello everybody and welcome back to Hiveless Heroes as we spill once more from our outpost, hopefully for the final time. We begin the long march of dealing with companion glitching out on that gate. No, I'm kidding, we're in fact heading deep into the eye, right into the waiting arms of apparently a raid. I didn't see this coming, oopsie. This will be the first of our battles with the United Cities, I guess. And it shouldn't be too hard to handle, to be honest. We do have a couple of samurai here who are not exactly going to be easy to put down. Those are some rather large boys. Damn, that is actually quite a lot of them, isn't it? But I mean, hey, the two armies are marching out into the field. In fact, actually, we should probably assume battle stations and begin to deal with this. Now, we are going to want to clear this out pretty quickly. In fact, actually, if I can get everyone to bank up left and just try and get away from the big things as quickly as possible, that would be ideal. In fact, let's get everybody. So Rusty's leading the heroes. The Hiveless are currently being led by Headshot, of all people. And the Roombas, of course, have Octoboy leading the charge. I might actually pin them down with the Roombas. I mean, the whole point of them is to be, you know, dispensable, right? Like, or rather, disposable. Okay, here we go. The swarms are coming in. We should be able to attack and then attack all. Nice. Okay, they are doing damage. And then, Roombas, go ahead and do whatever you need to do. There we go. Spread out the damage somewhat. Nice. Okay, so the Roombas are going to bog them down, and that'll allow the rest of our men to move out of Guts safely. Yeah. I mean, the Roombas can probably take this down on their own, actually, looking at this. My god. Oh, Octoboy is smacked. He's down. Thankfully, unlike the other spiders, the large carrying ones, we won't have to worry about glitches, you know, knocking them off the map. I'm just going to run everybody else deep into the eye. The most we'll have to worry about out there is bone dogs, and those are pretty easily dealt with, compared to big things anyway. Big things are walking nukes, as is a topic we have discussed many times on this channel. Oh, and there's one coming in now, and that's exactly what I was worried about. They smell the blood and they're in. Octoboy, he'll probably reboot before he needs to be rescued. Nice, yeah, and our spiders, actually, it turns out, can do a pretty good job on their own. I'd love to loot this, but I mean, we really don't need to anymore, do we? Like, we have all the weapons we're going to need, and we have enough armor for everybody as well. Damn, this is a pretty good start, I suppose. If we can do this to Heft and Heng, then we're done. Like, we are out of here, no problems. I'd rather not fight big things if I don't have to, so why don't you guys pull back? Erna, are you stuck? You got knocked out. Yeah, she's down. Octoboy, you're almost rebooted. Excellent. Okay, I guess we do actually just have to fight them after all. Oh, we have some Empire peasants coming along as well. Did they plan to raid us too? Because if so, they're not doing a very good job. These men are slowly marching towards the base. There's not much for them there. Hey, Polly's finally unstuck herself, apparently. Good for you, Polly. It's always surprising when you actually manage to pull that off. Okay, nice. Well, our Roombas are pretty much all down. I think in order to survive this, we're going to have to grab one of our repairmen, Margot probably, and just bring him down here. He can single-handedly patch them up. He's quick. He'll be fine. So, heading on back after the massacre over there, some manhunters decided to pick a fight, and I thought you guys might appreciate watching the slaughter that's about to unfold. Yeah, security spiders are really not to be messed with, and you think these poor fools would understand that by now, but I guess not. Oh, and you know, these are, to be fair, our spiders are kind of busted up, so they're not exactly in top fighting form. Bowen did go down here. In fact, Margaret, could you go ahead and just pick him up real quick? The big things kept coming in while we were patching them up, and of course, you know what that means. God, I hate big things. Look at the carnage over here. Holy hell, these people are all dead, by the way. The spiders just did such an insane amount of damage. They're unprotected, essentially. So they've got, you know, well, no protection. And with that, let's say goodbye to our base receding into the distance. For we are now in the eye. And being in the eye has its advantages. For example, we can hide inside the ancient ruins and just clip through them. Totally safe, no problems. No questions asked either. It's pretty nifty. Oh, someone has followed us in here, though. A bone dog. Not for long, bone dog. That's what I say to you. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna have to get the heroes here to stop following for a second. They can just, because they need to patch up these Roombos over here. What are you all doing? We've left someone behind. Octoboy. Octoboy himself. Of course. Of course. And apparently while running, Long Tongue had his leg ripped off. A bit unfortunate. I guess a skimmer. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll be the thing. Skimmer came past. Right. Trade. Give that over there. That's not too much of a problem because we did actually come prepared. Because yes, indeed, off camera I had Margot creating robotic limbs. Haha. Now we can't afford to have everybody lose limbs every episode. That's gonna kind of get a bit expensive. But we can very much go ahead and give Long Tongue here the right leg he so readily needs. I think I'm gonna save the good legs for my big people. As in the people who really, really, really need to be looked after. For now, Long Tongue's slow anyway, so... For God's sake. Long Tongue's slow anyway, so he can just get that done. Let's go ahead and set everybody to follow him once more. Good stuff. Let's set the heroes back up, and we can get running into United Cities territory. Heng is just over those hills over there, and our first obstacle presents itself. We have to deal with some bone dogs. Real easy, real quick. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, to be honest. But it is something that we have to handle, of course. And now we do have the slight problem that everyone's on hold. I'd forgotten about that. Sisyphus here should be en route, though. Ah, yes, of course, his legs. As busted and beaten as they are. Yeah, he's gonna need some more love. And of course, being in UC territory has risks of its own. For example, we've got outlaws and samurai just all over the place, really. It's not going to be much respite from all that while we're camping out this siege. We are still going to have to, yes, as we can see here, continuously fight the local wildlife, including these people. Which it looks like, you know, Daisy's making pretty quick work of, so no real problems there. Nice. No problems. Oh, and here come the vagrants. Alright, does anyone else here want to give us some trouble? Ah, vagrants. I remember when those were a threat. That was a fair minute ago, wasn't it now? Jeez. Look at this poor man running away. Oh, buddy, you've made such a mistake. Such a mistake, indeed. Sisyphus there is going to take a fair minute to arrive, so I think we should probably send someone to go get him. Maybe Velda here. Just go pick the man up, because we can't wait all day for you, buddy. Come on. Let's go. Shame, his leg is kind of cheese at the moment. It probably would have been better for us if he had been taken down, but I guess no such luck, really. We have more vagrants coming over the hills there. We've got some more coming on this way. They're just going to sort of be around for a while, really. Keep putting them down, would you? The fog hunters are kind of running security for the camp while everyone else is sort of waiting. But before us here lies the great city of Heng. With its two-tier settlement walls. We need to be very careful about that. And I don't mean second-tier settlement walls, I mean that it has 2 tiers of walls, as in there's 2 factors to it. 2 phases, as it were. Dante here has been smushed into the ground, apparently. That's no good. He's going to have to get up before we can really get moving again. And we're going to need the Roombas up on the front as well. Let's go ahead and take camp on this peninsula. It's probably safer there than it is anywhere else in this area. But now we need to form a plan of attack. See, the big problem with Heng is that it is so incredibly well defended. We could do a pincer movement and attack them from 2 fronts, but I think that's a good way to get our people killed. What we really need is some recon getting done here, so I'm going to grab Lance, because he's got some very powerful legs, meaning that the harpoon won't be able to take them out. And we're going to run him forward towards the walls, because we need to check out what their harpoon status is. Alright, so they do have harpoon turret Mark IIs, which is enough to basically shoot off a limb or kill someone instantly if they hit them in the chest. However, they have a fatal flaw in that they're not manned at present, at all. So we can just storm the gates. They do have 70s on the gates, of course, being that they are samurai gate guards. The sergeant himself is probably the most dangerous of all of them. These guys are in the 60s, which is about where our average is as well. This is going to be a very, very hard battle, and we might not actually win this. I mean, this is very much tentative, at best. I would have loved to bring those skeleton mercenaries with me, the ones I hired in the previous episode to guard the base, but they kind of, I think the captain got killed by big things, and they just sort of disappeared. But they would have been an excellent addition to this army. Very powerful units, those. Rusty, let's go. Now, I did consider running around, selling some stuff, and building together a mercenary army, but I figured, you know what, what's the point of training up your own if you're just going to outsource, right? So, here we are, we're using the good stuff. Now, if we lose limbs, we do have replacements, but losing limbs is going to be a very, very bad idea. we can only replace, at most, 7 legs, and I think it's... Let's see what we have left. We have 4 lefts, 3 rights. 1 right arm, 1 left arm. I probably could have produced more of those, but hey, here we are, right? We gotta live with the choices we make. I just kind of wanted to balance the time it took to put this together versus the time it would take to tear it apart. We could wait for the changing of the guard, but I think our best bet is actually going to be to draw these people out and then attack them in the open. The samurai police are probably the weakest units they have, and if we can attack a group of them as they're coming in, or for example these Empire mercenaries, then we can use that to draw out the gate guards. So let's actually do that. Rusty, come forward. I'm going to use the Hiveless. Now, I need to check which of these I want to use. Yeah, see, the thing is, I kind of want a position where I'm like, go into attack mode, but only attack things in the nearby area. I think if you shift right-click, they will attack things en route without actually running off. But let's try this out. Let's go ahead and attack the Empire Guard here himself. We are going to lose people, of course, in this episode, so prepare to say goodbye to some of your favorites. They will not make it all the way through. In fact, actually, I need to make sure we don't lose these spiders. Kevin, of course, here is leading the charge. I'm going to pull the spiders back. Even though they are quite powerful, I can't have them flying away from me. I actually need their equipment, especially Foxy. Okay, no. See, this is what I wanted to avoid. We don't want to run in. Oh, shit, we gotta fight. We can't just run away. We don't want to just run in there. That's a good way to die. Because we are going to get swamped way too quickly. Okay, let's bring in the Fog Hunters as reserves. All of you just run in. Higgledy-piggledy. No one's down just yet, which is good. You see, the second we come in like this, we're going to now spread out into the buildings, and that's where we're going to attract the worst of it. Okay, we are going to get bogged down in here. This is going to be the rest of the episode. I hope you are all ready and excited, because this is it. Attack all. Let's get in the, let's get in the Hiveless as well. And the Roombas, of course. I guess we're going on to full assault. I didn't mean to get dragged in like this, but if we run away now, we're going to get attacked in the rear, and it's just too much micro. Okay, pull in. Come on, boys, come on. Who have we got here? Some Yabuta outlaws. I'm going to ask this group here to break off and assault them. Let's go ahead and take these ones down. There we go. Just want to make sure we're not being attacked in the flank while we're not ready for it. Okay, how does the city assault go? We are now currently fighting in the marketplace, and it looks like for the most part we are still outnumbering them. Keanu Reeves coming in there with that legendary pickaxe, just doing some serious damage. Swinging off forward now, we have entered the noble house, or at least I think this might be a barracks. This is indeed a barracks, which is kind of awesome. That's exactly where we want to be. For some reason we are pulling back. I believe the gate guards, yes, they are actually getting back up. Someone's down here. Book Simon. Can you stop and tend to yourself, man? That would be incredibly helpful. Horse, do you have a splint rigging kit? Someone here must. Anyone with a splint rigging kit would be super useful right now. Kang? Now, we're kind of shy on splint rigging. In fact, actually, I think Polly might have... Yes, Polly does indeed have a few splint rigging kits on him. So let's make sure we can get Book Simon back in the game here. I'm going to get him to patch up his own leg there. Book Simon, pick up that splint kit. And, oh man, he ran out of medkits too. Cuddles, could you go ahead, come back here, drop the man, oh shit, I think he's unconscious. Yeah, no, he's dropped, okay. Reva, come here. You're going to get that standard first aid kit. And you're going to splint up Book Simon here. Good girl. Okay, looks like Candu's coming back in. Book Simon is conscious again. Book Simon, I'm going to put you on splint rigging. Splint injuries. There we go. Okay, nice. So once that's down, he should do it for himself. Foxy, can you attack this guard right over here? Foxy, get in. Oh, boys, pull back. You need to be careful. Okay, I'm seeing red, but that's okay. It's mostly just guards getting up and that we're not noticing. Could you go ahead and, yeah, take his money. Ha! Ooh, we could take his kit, too. Yeah, take his equipment. That's some good stuff. Nice. Hopefully you're not too encumbered. Some significantly better armor there. Zero wing, wait for him to get up, and put him down. Let's put him down. There we go. Come on, boys. Smack his bitch head up. Yes, that's what I wanted to see, and he's dead. Excellent. Zero. Can you win this fight? 65 to 50. That's a no. But you're not alone. You're not alone. Book Simon's come in, still with his quiver attached. He's had that on from the beginning. And yes, the gate is secure. Okay, Zero, I'm going to get you to run in and patch up at the front there. Swinging back round to the city, it looks like we have successfully taken the bar for the most part, and we are now beginning to work on some of the other buildings. We're definitely winning so far, but we have a long fight ahead of us. For once we've captured this side, we have to cross over into here. And again, the primary purpose of this assault is to kill the leader of the Traders Guild, who is at the top of that building. That is no mean feat, let me tell you. The Shinobi Thieves are in fact our allies, so if we could go ahead and pull them into this, that would be super useful. They are actually really good fighters after all. No one's dead yet, which is surprising, and it doesn't look like anyone's lost any limbs, at least nothing major. Let's go ahead and pull in here. Is there anyone we can speak to? What we actually need to be doing, it looks like we attacked them just at the right time. They haven't actually woken up yet for the day. That noble house would be nice to attack. Why are we... Whoa, where is all this damage coming from? Holy shit, people, fight him! Focus! Just letting yourselves get hit like that? Come on. Amateur moves. Yeah, having to constantly run back out here all the time to put down these samurai police is really annoying. They just keep getting back up. Again, I wish there was a way to, like, designate areas for the characters to fight in and not, you know, not have them run around higgledy-piggledy. Really slows things down. There we go, but actually killing these people is quite useful. We're currently just going room to room like we usually do with Punchy now. Everyone else is kind of just patching themselves up, and he's just going to be slowly putting this town out of its misery. We have pretty much secured this side of the bridge. I have my few of my best soldiers running around unhindered. We are not yet going over that way just yet. I need to fully secure this end before we decide to make any moves there. And as you can see, I've got all of my repairmen and medics currently running free, and they're just kind of going around and making sure everyone else is patched up. Everyone else is taking shelter inside the buildings for now. The Shinobi Thieves are not exactly the allies I'd hoped they would be. I'm a little bit annoyed at how little they're actually doing, to be honest. But I mean, hey, it is what it is, I guess. Now, Punchy here is actually going to go around and get us some food, because one of the weird side effects of trekking across the desert is that you eat things. And we are currently feeling a little bit hungry, or at least a little bit more hungry than I'd like my people to be. So we actually do need to do a tiny bit of food scavenging here. We're also doing a lot better than I thought we would. I honestly expected us to be quite fully dead by now, and yet here we are, not dead. Not even a little bit dead, which seems odd, to be honest. I was not expecting this, so I don't really know what to do. For those of you wanting to see that war pick in action, here it is. Although, as always, Keanu's been backed up a little bit too much. Oh, and he got a nicely back shot in there. Damn, is this man dead? He's definitely hurting. That was a good shot there, Keanu. Anyway, we are currently just looting up some of these meats and things from these chests, and then we're going to be crossing the bridge. I am considering the strategy for this, right? And I think the best thing to do, just because of the chaos that ensues if we send everybody over at once, will be to finish smashing up this side of town. And obviously we haven't, managed to kill everybody, not even close, in fact. There still are 40 people currently chugging about. But if we can clear out this side of town, and then basically what we do is we run the Roombas over, drag out all of their fighters, because it is the middle of the day, and then we cross over with the Fog Hunters right afterwards. And I think that they'll be able to put down the worst of what they have to bring up against us, you know? I think that might be the best approach. Oh, and we found a mercenary captain of all things. And yes, I am indeed looking to hire some bodyguards. So yeah, we'll hire up some mercs. They'll be super useful for medicing everybody, just as they always are. And we actually have some friends here, the machinists. They're not hostile to me. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Punchy, why can't you talk to this man? There we go. Let's trade here for a second. Will you really buy my equipment? Ah. He totally will. He's willing to shop. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, not that we have anything to sell, really, but kind of cool. Okay. Well, I guess I won't be robbing the machinists then. I don't no need to. Let's just go ahead and get into this noble house by using his raw strength. 60 damage. It's going to take a while. Fog Hunters, get down over here. Smash this thing. Or pick the lock, I guess, Punchy. There we go. And we have to now deal with these hooded guards. These guys are pretty dangerous, if I recall. So this might not go down all that well. There is the noble, in fact. Quite a serious-looking man with purple eyes. Lord Yoshimanaga. Dangerous indeed. He's got stats in the 60s. Remus should be able to fight him, and yet he's not able to fight him. I guess the equipment bonuses were too much to overcome for Remus. Bowen, get over here. Could you hit that lord? Excellent. Pete, have a look at... Whoa, his model number is very luxury. On the battlefield, the appearance has no significant meaning except the present era. Well, I will take your excellent weapon. You can have my rather shittier one. Take your food and your meds. That dust coat is a masterwork. Well, I'd be remiss if we didn't take it. Does anyone here need a new bit of armor, maybe? Someone maybe needs a bit of love. I don't know. Let's make some space. We'll just carry it with us. Good stuff. Good stuff. Kite is dead. Hey, there's our first loss. Yeah, not surprising. These hooded guards do an insane amount of damage each. The Roombas are kind of our counter to them. Without them, I don't think we'd be able to do this, to be honest. Darwin, can you patch yourself up, man? Sisyphus, can you help him out? You don't have a medkit? You do now. And that one's awake. Oh, he lost a leg. That one's not getting back up. Excellent. Well, he's as good as dead, then. Okay, the hooded guards are pretty damn terrifying, to be honest. Let's go ahead and loot their money. And Refla, I'm going to ask you to patch us up, I guess? Yeah, patch yourself up and then go patch everybody else up too. There's no sense looting the noble houses. They're not really worth anything to us. It's mostly just, you know, I mean, if you were selling it, it would be totally worth it. And in fact, I was thinking of doing a Holy Nation playthrough at some point where we take out the UC again. Poor UC. They normally get a bit more love than this. Come on, Refla, could you put them down? There we go. And by poor UC, please read that as poor, terrible slave traders I am glad we're murdering. Pull back, Remus. Jeez, you lost a lot of oil there, bud. Dude, you don't have a medkit. Keanu Reeves' leg is about to disappear. Yeah, there's a lot of damage going down here. Pete, could you patch up Remus's legs? Let's just get him mobile once she's conscious again. Dante here has in fact lost a leg, which is real unfortunate. And Long Tongue, Cola, and Tryhard are all down for the count. It's not overly surprising. We do have quite a bit of damage being dealt here. Darwin, you're too slow. Genos, you can... yeah, we go. Nameless Assyrian, you can come pick up Tryhard. Velda, you can... let's go ahead and just reconvene everybody. And I just need someone else who can run. Maybe Nameless Nines, yeah. You can come pick up Cola. You're pretty much unharmed. Okay, then Foxy, come over here. We need another leg for Dante. Right leg. Looks like we're going to be running out of right legs sooner than expected. Go drop that on the floor. Dante, you can go and pick that up. Foxy, could you come and take out this noble guard, please? Or that's that nobleman, rather. Oh, we can actually speak to him. You're spoiling my walk with your horrid stench, peasant boy. I'm offended. Bow down for my forgiveness. Smack him in the eyes, I think. Haha, you'll be breaking all our limbs? Well, you'll have to actually fight us first. And without your fancy katana, you're nothing. Just as expected. Haha! Excellent. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... not you lot. Let's go ahead and grab you lot. And, oh, we have a whole bunch of people to put down now. This damn noble... Oh, that's a shop guard. He's a very brave shop guard. He needs a raise, man. Damn. Whoa, that's a lot of loot. Yeah, these noble houses really are worth smacking, I must say. Come on, put him down. Yes, there we go. That's what I want to see. These damn noble guards. Excellent. Punchy himself is actually down here, which is a bit terrifying, because he's kind of one of our better fighters. Let's give Dante that leg. There we go. Dante, move up over there. Pete's patching him up. He should be on his feet in any minute now. Yeah, he's got like 1 billion toughness, so he's pretty much impossible to actually kill. Or he's easy to knock out, but he's kind of impossible to kill, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, cool. But I think we've secured enough of this region here, at least for now, that we can... You know what, actually, let's run the Fog Hunters into this bar. Just take it over. As you do, as you do. Come on, guys, can you... Oh, come on. Velda's down. Long Tongue's down. Now, Velda will be up in a second. That's not going to be a problem. But yeah, let's just capture this bar real quick, because we can actually maybe use the beds? No, they're private. Damn it. I was hoping we'd be able to just sort of like, you know, hustle our way in, but I guess not. Oh, nice. Nice swipe there. I wonder who that was. There was someone with a very long blade. Maybe Pete? With that wafer blade, I think it was. Jeez, he's dangerous. Yeah, you patch up Foxy as best you can. Okay, but I think it's time to... Yeah, Fog Hunters need to rest. So they're going to get pulled into here, and that's where they're going to stay on hold. All of them. The heroes are probably in the best state of everybody, so I'm going to let Margot just run around a little bit more. And just keep patching up those spiders, which are currently putting down those noble guards again for the 15th time. Eventually they will stay down. Eventually. How are we doing on the population here? Down to 24, so we've taken out half the remainder. There's probably a bunch of them inside buildings like this one over here. In fact, actually, let's go check. Police! Police! It might be a bit late for that, bud. I think this is this a bakery? Yeah, it's a bakery. Okay, but that's sort of what I was getting at. Is this a skeleton shack? It is. We could actually go in there and have a chat with you, can't we? Yes, we can. We could actually hop into your bed and get some fixin'. That's pretty useful for Getz here, who really does need some TLC. In fact, could we put our spiders in there? I'm legitimately interested. If we go ahead and put the spider in the bed, what's going to happen here? Do they suffer from limb decay? I don't think so, because you can't actually get spiders in the base game, so I don't think they're affected by that same thing. And oh, we can actually attack him if he's in the bed. That's a weird setup. Don't know what's going on there underneath the hood. Anyway, heroes. Let's go ahead and get you to come across the bridge now. Oh, and we're definitely going to be wanting Kai. Samurai, what? No, come here and pick up Kai. He's stuck in the market stall. Okay, put him down. Kai is one of our best fighters. We're going to need him. Okay, you lot. We're going to be marching you across the bridge. Everyone follow Kevin. Kevin, pull front. Now, let's have a look here. Is anyone left on the floor? Ironfoot is... stuck. Of course he is. I'm going to have to get someone to come get him out. Let's get Pete. Pete Complete, come over here. By the way, brilliant YouTube channel, if you haven't watched his. Alright, let's bring Kevin across this bridge. I'm legitimately interested to see how this is going to go. We're going to want to attack all targets. And we want to make sure we don't get bogged down on said bridge. That's going to be a real good way to get stuffed. Oh, and I should probably take everyone off hold, I think. Yes, get off hold, buddies. Okay, there we go. Now they'll actually do the fighting. Let's watch this play out. Spiders running through, but the guards are actually being dealt with. Excellent. You can see Pete there now with his fancy new purple katana. Looking very cool. Oh man, here comes Kai. 1v1 with the guard. I wonder who'll win. And again, we never actually do get to see the pure 1v1, do we? Always somebody coming in and busting our style. It's going pretty well so far. The Hiveless will probably... The hero... this is the Hiveless, yeah. The Hiveless will probably be able to handle this on their own, I think. If I had to guess. I'd say that what we will probably need backup for is the actual structure of the Traders Guild itself. Because right now we're sort of just taking on guards en masse and swamping them. And as you can see, Traders Edge here has its own population of 66. Which is quite a few people. Most of whom are currently inside these two buildings here, and the big one, of course. Yeah, and this bar of theirs is going to have to be dealt with as well. Oof, nice. Now, these guys are Traders Guild, not UC, so they're going to be fielding different weapon, different equipment, stuff we're not used to fighting. And as you can see, they've got very different equipment, actually. They've got plate jackets with helmets, which which is quite interesting. And we are currently fighting through the walls in that classic Kenshi style. Oh man, don't get stuck back here, people. Come on. Get back in. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And if you needed proof that these people were evil, here we have our first set of slaves. Terrible practice. Okay, come on in. Companion, how did you get in there? God damn it. Pick him up. He's stuck. Well, he's gonna get stuck anyway. And you can go ahead and put him down. How's Foxy doing? Foxy, just be careful, man. Don't get smashed, please. There we go. And these check guards are being smacked up. Good stuff. Don't know where these guys came from. Oh, I see. There's actually a way up here from the side. That's a bit of a flaw. Ah, good to know. If anybody else wants to loot this, wants to assault this place, now you know how to get in there. Jeez. Are those Traders Guild Samurai or UC Samurai? It's Traders Guild Samurai, yeah. Okay, Violet Cloud is stuck, and he's free. Okay, Foxy is stuck, though. Let's go ahead and pick him up. Move him out of there. We're currently actually on day 2 of the battle, and this side seems to be pretty secure. We haven't had much coming at us in a while, and we are about to assault the main building. I'm just finishing up the primary repairs. We do still have a few guards getting up now and then, but they're 1v1, you know, it's not exactly hard to keep them down. And a few slaver bosses decided to come do some sweet-ass kung fu moves in front of us, but to no avail. Showen really needs to get patched up. Tack, if you could get on that, that'd be great. But again, we don't actually need to wipe out the settlement. That's not my intention. My intention is just to get into this building and take out the Traders Guild. And that is, of course, including the leader, and rather especially the leader. Because if we can take him out, he's been sort of credited with, you know, making this organization the powerhouse that it currently is. And I think if we take him out, it will crumble. And I don't want to spoil his name just yet. He's got a bit of an interesting backstory. So let's see if he'll talk to us or if he's just going to attack us. I'm not sure. Kind of hoping he'll talk. We'll have to see, though. Okay, we are actually inside the structure itself now. And it remains to be seen if he's even present, because he's not on his throne. So let's check the sleeping beds here and see who's around. There's Yamdu, a certain second in command, and here he is, Longan. Oh man, this camera in this game is just beyond terrible. There he is, Longan, with his stupid goatee. You can't really see it all that well in this light, but there you go. Alright, so we're going to want to get in here and take him out. I believe there's a chance for him to spawn with a legendary weapon. It's a very small one, but there is a chance. So if we could get that, that'd be kind of cool, I think. Let's go ahead and attack all. And with only one soldier dead so far, we are making excellent progress through this place, I gotta say. Ooh, come on, there we go. He's down, he's down. And No Teeth has been smacked. We are seriously injured, though. Some of our people, for example, John here, is a single hit away from just being completely wiped out. Which wouldn't be great for John, to be honest. Okay, let's go upstairs. See what we're dealing with. Okay, the throne room is currently captured. Without any trouble. Foxy, how did you get up here? I swear the glitching in this game is sometimes so ludicrously overpowered. Gats, baskets, some things. We've got some flesh saws. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, a bastard sword. Edge type 1. Holy shit, that is an excellent weapon. Oh no, don't do this to me. Let me take it. 49%, there we go. That's what I want to see. I'm going to give that to Kevin, because he actually needs a serious upgrade, because he's currently fielding a Katun number 5 hunting saber. But I feel like Kevin with the bastard sword is going to be a pretty sweet combination. Yeah, there he is. Look at him. In all his tiny-headed majesty. Okay, Gats is coming in, and... wrong way around. We want to... Oh, hold on. There you go, Kevin. You've got it as a sidearm now. That's pretty cool. Come on, Margot. You're so slow to swing it. You should have the strength for that thing. What's strength requirement? Where do we see the strength requirement on these? I'm pretty sure it's the blunt damage times 2.5, something like that. Or times 20.25? I can't remember. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring... how do we want to do this? We really need to fight the leader now. We're about to end this as it is. But how do we do that safely and securely? Make sure we've patched up these spiders. I don't want them flying off without me. Violet Cloud, you're done. Who's here? Samurai? Nice. Nice, but that's not the only thing there, surely. Ah, yes, there is a slaver. Ah, he's got some money on him. We'll take it. We can hire the mercs a few more days, maybe. All these guys have money on them. Absolutely, I would steal from the law, especially when the law is you. Nice. Got caught stealing? Ha. Not for long. Okay, cool. Well, why don't we go ahead and grab the Hiveless, because who better to do this, and run everybody inside. Oh, the spiders can actually make it in there. That's a very large door. Wow. Alright. What are you, Ankundong, what the hell are you doing all the way over here? Are you stuck on poly? You know what, I would, if I had $1 for every time someone got stuck on poly, I'd probably have about $50, which is a hell of a lot more than I earn from ad revenue, people. On account of me, you know, not being able to place ads on my videos. If you'd like to help with that, by the way, hit that sub button. For some reason, the monetization is arbitrarily placed behind a 1,000 sub limit, so it doesn't matter how many views I get, it's all about the subbos. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed and you're watching, and I know there's quite a lot of you doing that sort of vibe, then just consider hitting that button. I'd appreciate it. If we can get to 1,000, I can potentially monetize these. I doubt I will. But you know, I like to have the option, just in case the lights start to flicker and the taxman comes knocking. I'd feel as though we were doing something wrong if Kevin wasn't the one to charge up here and land the first blow. So while they're all asleep, we're going to run him through their guards and land the first strike. Oh, if I could just get the camera, it's going to dip and dive, I am sorry. Oh, Kevin, come on, buddy, just get the first hit in. Yes, there we go. He actually landed one. What an absolute mad lad. Unfortunately, this is happening at midnight, of course, because of course it would. Now, I don't want to lose this dude. Where is he? Gotta keep an eye on him. Want to make sure we can watch him go down. There he is. And he's down. Logan is down. Alright, Guts, you're pretty tough. You're probably not going to die, so I'm going to get you to kidnap Logan. And then let's loot him. What has he got on him? Whoa, that is a good long... Yes, there's the Maitu longsword that I was looking for. Kevin, get down here. Come on, buddy. Go and loot him. Loot him personally. Come on, Kev, move. Come on, we gotta get that Maitu. My boy Kevin's gotta get it. Yes. There we go. That saber was pretty cool, but that's not what we're going to be using here. That's what I'm all about. Hell yes. Danger, what are you currently equipped with? Be great to give Danger a better weapon. He's got that. Guts, you've got what? Just trying to find someone who needs sabers. Give them that better saber. Ah, you know what? It's fine for now. Excellent. Kevin, where are you? Oh, that is a nice sword, man. Brand new. I'm telling you, that's an Alex Steele original. What are we putting down here? Guard? Just a samurai. Yeah. Pretty tough samurai, but just a samurai. Okay, we've captured the leader of the Traders Guild, which is not something I expected to actually achieve today. So, Kevin, as all things must go, why don't you come over here? And why don't you have a little seat on the throne, buddy? There we go. As the chaos of battle rages around him, he surveys the room. His enemies laid before his feet. Gus, come over here. No, Kev, go to sleep, Gus, come here. Let's go ahead and lay his enemies before him, as promised. Yes, and of course, the spiders have decided to crap out. What perfect timing. What majestic excellence. What an amazing mod. Truly, truly beautiful stuff. Pete, would you be so kind, my friend, as to patch up this spider while it's lying here? Maybe we can stop some of that bleeding and just speed up recovery somewhat. Okay, good stuff. There we go. Pete's actually getting it done. I guess one of them was stuck somewhere, and we just weren't able to actually fight him. I think that's what's happened. Oh, both the spiders are down. Oh, good stuff. Excellent. Oh, good news. Oh, good news. Oh, great. Oh, and Companion's out, so he's gone. Let's go ahead and grab Margot, get him to come over here, and try his best to get to that spider. Oh, no, it's gone. Come down. Chase it. Chase it. He's in the air. He's in the air. There we go. There we go. Patch him. Patch him. Patch him. Patch him. Patch him. Excellent. Yes, Ironfoot and Moggot are doing it. Okay, he'll wake up, and we'll be fine. I'm gonna get Moggot to come here. Patch up companion, would you? Come on. Come on, Kev. Ah, Kevin's just enjoying his time on the throne here. Ah, good. The spiders have come to... Whoa, that's actually... That was unexpected. They kind of just came close. That kind of worked out. I'm going to screenshot that. Oh, they're gone. That was too slow. Damn it. Damn it. Blacktooth here has lost both legs and Kyle's missing an arm, so it's time to drop a couple more. We are now out of right legs, though, unfortunately, which is a bit of a problem. And which arm did you lose, Kyle? The left one. Okay, well, we have one of those remaining. So, Kyle, why don't you go ahead and get that arm, and Blacktooth, you can get the legs. And, hopefully... There you go, he's back on his feet, Kyle. Hopefully we haven't lost too many other limbs, otherwise we are in a bit of trouble. And poor Kyle here is literally on all fours at this point. Kyle, could you stop? Could you just... Oh, man, come on. Oh, and his legs all busted up? What are we going to do about that? Because that's I have an idea. Hold on. Kyle, could you take off the limb? Right? And then loot it? And then just... Oh, no, it's still busted. Interesting, that. Didn't expect it. I guess we just have to deal with it like it is. Sure. And then Kevin can just carry him, maybe? Sure. Okay, whatever. But we have the leader of the Traders Guild in our back pocket, which is kind of awesome. And our spider got knocked out again. Probably should stop using him for combat, to be fair. Yeah. However, our limb problems might not be the end of the world, because we do actually have the skeleton trader right here. And there we go, he's got a pair of right legs on him. Excellent, so let's go ahead and take those back, because a few more of our people over here actually do need them. Including, for example, Can Do, who has, he's been missing limbs for, like, most of this time with us, to be honest. I think he lost his arm, like, the second he joined the Suicide Squad. And now he's down here, shame. So we kind of owe him, to be fair. There we go, nice. Alright, what else are we missing here, people? I'm gonna have to go through everybody and just check. Alright, but with the leaders captured, we can actually go ahead and get the hell out of Dodge over here. Oh man, Crackshot's missing a left leg. Never mind, I thought we were done here. And with Heng captured and in the distance again, we can begin our final combat with Kevin versus the Lord of the Slave Traders, who is doing backflips right over here on the sand. He will wake up shortly and face his execution. Kevin prepares to deliver his final judgment against the leader of the slave traders. Using Command's own weapon, he will slay him in single combat. And so ends the legacy of the United Cities. And more specifically, I suppose, the Traders Guild. Oh man, jeez, Kev, you didn't have to chop off his legs. That's pretty dark. Nice tabby boots, though. And as the slave traders' legs roll into the distance, the Traders Guild is no more. Longan lies dead at Kevin's feet, and Longan's feet are slowly retreating into the distance, rather hilariously. In the next episode, we will be marching north to Heft to finally put an end to the United Cities, and hopefully incur a few more dramatic casualties. We only lost Krink today, which is, I mean, of course, very sad, but a lot less than expected. Anyway, guys, that has been Penale Part 1 of the Hiveless Heroes. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.